Hello everybody, it's been a few days since I posted last, and there's a reason. It's because, I don't know if you guys can see me, but we're laying out now. Obviously I'm feeling a lot better. We're at the water park actually here in Wilsonville. Anyway, and I've got people over there who are deciding to do leaf blowing. Anyway, so the past few days I had yet another migraine run. So this is getting pretty annoying actually, and I'm still fighting off the migraine. Like, migraines for me, they're very, very complex, the way they start and the way that they end, and that's one of the major medical issues that we're trying to work out, because depending on what type of migraine it is, depends on what type of treatment. And there's either the easier treatment, which is medications, or there's the more difficult treatment, which requires a spinal tap, major surgery, and doing things, sticking needles in my neck and all kinds of other stuff. And that can be, there's quite a high risk, especially in anybody that has to do a spinal tap. There's quite a risk for that too. So we're still trying to figure that out because it is interrupting my quality of life. So I just wanted to do a quick video real quick, just with an update. And I think in regards to the rest of the medical stuff, recently one of my family members gave me a good idea and said that I should actually take that and start another channel for my personal growth channel in relation to all of this. Raising a family, starting a restaurant, living that chef life type of situation, and just kind of showing some of that progress. There might be a lot of you out there who have the same issues, not just the migraine stuff, but the other medical issue that I'm currently working with another doctor on. And I've been tackling this for quite a few years actually. I started it about 5-6 years ago, and I'm continuing it now. I didn't really get the chance to in between that time because of a lot of major life changes that occurred. So I think I'm gonna make that announcement on my personal channel. I already have that channel, and I actually have videos up from when Oliver, our oldest little chef, was a baby, and as well as other stuff like from my travels and things like that. So I think I'm going to restart that channel, and I will put the link down below. And I think I'm going to keep the same handle, which is Street Cred 31. I'm going to keep that same handle because it has a lot of important significance for me, which I'll also put that on that channel too. So hang on just a second. The kiddo wants to go play in the water. Be right back. Alright, so where was I? Gotta make sure the kiddo is not gonna get into trouble here. So going back to that, I think I'm gonna start posting to that other channel in regards to all of that, because there's another major medical thing that I think a lot of people might relate to, but trying to show that progression and showing, I guess, that awakening as far as this recent diagnosis is concerned, and then being married to a chef and starting a restaurant. You guys might have some clue as to what I might be talking about every time I talk about sensory processing disorder, anxiety, things with sounds. For example, I see colors and shapes when I hear music, or having misophonia, for example. That was another one, which misophonia is another disorder, but it's all linked to this one thing. And my kids are also, they also have sensory processing issues. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna put that out there. And maybe some of you guys can have, there is a bee right next to me, and I don't have my EpiPen. I'll put that out there, and maybe we can start a discussion Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great, having a good summer. Keep an eye on our Instagram or our Twitter. If I keep saying a lot, huh? If I'm not posting to YouTube, most likely I'm posting to Instagram and Twitter, as I have stated, I think in a couple videos. It might have been the child labor video. But Chef has been working on his macarons, and I will be posting a video on my personal Facebook, which is public. If you want to friend me. I'll put the link below too. There's another hang on, now the oldest one wants something. Alright, so continuing. I guess I need to flip over anyway so that I tan the other side. So there's a lot that we got going on that we have to address. Some of it's kind of serious, some of it not. But as far as the healthcare issues, I don't want to discuss that stuff on the Illumina channel. That'll be on my personal channel. So go ahead and go check that out, because there's actually some really important things in regards to Chef's diabetes that we as a family have encountered. And it's actually good news, but it's like we've had so much, not like, well, I guess devastation the past few years in regards to us like trying to grow as a family and just trying to start over from a lot of things like the recession, for example, and then other family issues, that it's kind of weird that we've received this good news, but we're kind of hesitant because there's been so much trauma. So it's like, okay, what's coming around the corner? But at the same time, let's just enjoy the good news in the here and now, being present. So I think we'll discuss that on the other channel. There's the boys. Can you see them? Look at, aren't they cute playing together? Anyway. Oh, and then the macarons. So yeah, I will post later on. We actually, on the Higa Cafe playlist for this channel, for the Illumina channel, the one you're watching right now, there are some macarons that Chef did, and he's actually trying to perfect that recipe. He's super specific, and he wants it to be absolutely perfect. And there's a few photos that I have that I'm going to be posting to our Instagram as well as my personal Facebook page to show you guys, and to just kind of, I don't know, fluff my feathers and toot his horn, because man, he has a lot of skill and a lot of talent given the tools that we have, and what he's able to produce with the limited resources that we have. It's amazing. It may not seem like it if you don't understand, or if you're not certain as to how this whole cooking and the baking and the things that go behind a lot of the things that you see on these popular TV shows, and a lot of these cooking competitions, or in a lot of these restaurants, what it takes to get that pretty dish that you see in all the photos. Or if you can't afford it, for example, to eat at restaurants like Manresa or the French Laundry, or Dominique Cren's restaurant. I'm sorry, Dominique, I'm drawing a blank right now, I'm kind of distracted. Anyway, or going out to Chicago or New York to some of the best restaurants out there, and even out to Denmark, where Renee is doing some fantastic work. And recently they actually just got, second best restaurant in the world out of 50 best. So congratulations, you guys, on that. But it takes a lot of work. And if you look at those kitchens are immaculate. They are run with precision. They build their teams from the ground up. They get to know each other. All kinds of stuff goes into it. And the things that Chef Patrick is doing for Illumina and for his vision and what he wants to do, given the resources that he has, it's pretty astounding. So I guess just to briefly touch on that, the resources that he has, we are working with a non-convection oven, a non-convection oven that was made in like 1992. Okay, yeah. And we don't have air conditioning in our apartment where we are here in Oregon. So humidity control, temperature control overall is a factor. It's an electric, one of those wire electric stoves too that don't always heat evenly. They're kind of obnoxious and annoying. And having to work with an oven that doesn't keep a consistent temperature. What he's able to do, like with these macarons, for example, it's so precise. Macarons are a very finicky pastry, I guess you could say. And what he is doing with it is astounding. A lot of people, they need that convection oven. They need precise temperature controls in order to create a lot of these pastries. He doesn't have that. So he is working from scratch, like literally sitting there working his own senses to know when to pull this stuff out of the oven, testing it, tasting it, all kinds of stuff. So he's not using major technology to do all this stuff. He's doing this literally by hand. So I'll post some of that on Instagram later to show you his latest. It's the same color macaron, he's just perfecting it. And I'll post the link to our macaron video if you're not familiar. Otherwise, you can go to our Hyuga Cafe playlist and it's on there. So anyways, I think I'm gonna get going because the kiddos are running around, getting into trouble, and they're starting to head my way with all their water guns. So I hope everyone is having a beautiful summer Saturday today, and I will talk to you. Oh, that's another thing real quick. Next week, we got a lot of stuff going on for 4th of July. We're going out to Seattle, and we're doing a lot of things for the 3rd and 4th of July, so those videos will be coming out soon as well. So I'll be posting again, like all the fun stuff. Don't worry. But yeah, the migraine knocked me out. We're pretty busy with everything else, and this is our update. If you want me to do daily vlogs like this, like something, just posting anything, something, let me know in the comments below, or give me a thumbs up. Hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on my personal Facebook, or on Twitter. All those links are also down below, and I'll be posting to my personal Facebook account where you guys can leave comments and things like that. So yeah, don't be shy, say hi. I'd love to meet some of our followers and some of our fans, so we will see you on the flip side. Bye. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. But before you go, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and smash the bell right next to it so you can get notifications of all our new videos. In the meantime, be sure to check out all of our other playlists, Hyuga Cafe, Shenanigan Shorts, Illumina Family Travels, and so many more. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter, and coming soon, our own Patreon page. Check us out at Illumina Coquina. Thank you so much for your support.